Okay, so hello guys, I'm Joshi, and basically in today's video we are going to discuss that how you can hijack the mind of your customer so that they are more likable to buy your product. Now, hijack doesn't mean that you just order whatever you want to your customer and they will do what you order to them. Okay, like it doesn't mean that way, but yes, like after like this means like in this video we are going to discuss like at the end of this video you know that how like what are the things that you have to do to like we can say to it is kind of like a pre-frame. Okay, like we can change their mindset about us. Okay, like how we can change their mindset so that they are more like able to buy. Okay, now like we just impact on their mindset. Okay, now basically the topic of today's video is going to be the pre-framing. Okay, now what is pre-framing and how it will help you to change the mindset of your customer. Now pre-framing, like if I give you a definition of pre-framing, now it just means that we change, like we impact on the mindset of the customer. Like that impact can be a positive impact or a negative impact. Okay, but that impact help us to either they are more likable to buy or either they hate us. Okay, like we can do the two things, either they like us or either they hate us. Okay, by using the pre-framing. Okay, now how this pre-framing works, in this video I'm going to tell you, and in the next video I'm going to give you the 7 steps of how you can build a how can you build that pre-frame, like how can you pre-frame your customer's mind to so that they are more likable to give you the money and they have trust on you to give you the money. Okay, but in this step we are going to discuss like what is the pre-framing. Okay, and how it works. So without wasting time, let's start the video. So pre-framing, like I have just told you earlier, that pre-framing means just change their mind, like just make them more likable to buy from you. Now it is not just working in the way. Okay, like this thing comes from thousands of years, but the thing is no one noticed this thing. Okay, now how it works, let me tell you by an example. Okay, so if I'll give you an example, so yes, suppose um, if you have a friend. Okay, if you have a friend Mark. Okay, suppose if you have a friend Mark, and like you have another friend called Alex. Okay, so but like those two friends do not know each other. Okay, like you have those both friends, but they both do not know each other. So you have told the Alex that you are going to introduce him, or like you are going to introduce him with the Mark. Okay, so now the thing is, you are just suppose he's the Mark, sorry, he's Alex, he like you are this one. Now you told the Mark that I'm going to introduce you with the Alex. Okay, so now what is the thing here, like why I'm giving this example is, suppose you preframe the mind of Alex. Like suppose if you told some things about Mark. Suppose you told Alex that Mark is like a very bad boy, and he just is an alcoholic, and he just talk bullshit. Okay, always he is just want to admire himself, and he is very selfish. So like you just doing the like you are just telling him the bad things that the Mark have. Okay, like now what do you think, like Alex, what the Alex think about the Mark? Okay, absolutely, this is sure that if you told all the bad things about the Mark to Alex, then Alex think that Mark is very like bad boy, and he just he is very selfish, and he just talk bullshit things. Okay, and when you take your friend Alex to meet with the Mark. So whenever they talk, okay, now the Alex know that he is very bad boy. Okay, so whenever he speaks something, no matter now the Mark is talking something knowledgeable or something informative, but like the preframing of the Alex is something like he is always talk bullshit. Okay, so he do not take that much attention on that, like whatever the Mark says, and he just think like Mark is not that good guy. Okay, so this is called the pre-framing. Okay, now here there are two things clear. Now like as we know from here this example that like you have made a negative impact on the mindset of the Alex about Mark. Okay, so and that is why he is not giving that much attention to Mark. Now the first one is we can make the positive. Now either giving a negative. Okay, suppose that like you told Alex that Mark is a very good guy. He always help others, and whenever I'm in trouble, he always there to help me out. So if you told so if you tell all these good things about the Mark, now when he meet with the Mark, when Alex meet with the Mark, then he just like uh, behave with a good manner, okay, and he have a good image of Mark in his mind, okay. So we know that we can make a good and a negative impact on the mind of anyone about you, okay, or about your product, okay. Now the second thing that comes here from this example is like the preframing is always done by the other person, okay. Like you, if you preframe the mind of your customer for your own, like this is not going to happen, okay. Like there is another person or another way that preframe your customer about you or your product, okay. So this is all about like what is preframing. Now there is like my mentor named Russell Brunson have made a like have do a test on this thing, okay. Like uh, there are the 100 students, okay, 100 students in a class, and he just split those 100 students into 50-50, okay. Now like there is a teacher, like there is the same teacher, but the like we can say he divided the students into two different classes, okay. Now the 50 students are in the one class and the 50 another students are in the another class, okay. Now there is a teacher like that me like I do not remember like what subject of that teacher is, but like he introduced like in the first class let's take a name of class A and class B, okay. So he introduced that like before the teacher came in the class, the Russell Wilson came in the class and said that the teacher which is going to teach you today is a very high qualified teacher. He also had been a very professor in a very big university, and he have a lot of experience of teaching, and he will like teach you in a very good way, okay. So what do you have just do is what Russell Brunson have did is he just make a good positive mindset, okay, of the students. Like the all students have this thought in their mind that the teacher which is going to come in our class is very high qualified, and he is very like he teaches very well. So when the teacher came in the class and he teaches all the things like what are the stuff that could be, but the Russell Brunson came into the class B and he just told the teachers like the teacher which is coming today is not that much good, like he is not that much qualified, and like the experience is also not that much good, but like he is going to teach you today, okay. Now what you have just do is in the class A, you told them like he's very qualified and he is very like experienced, and in class B you just tell them that he's not qualified, he is like just a normal person, a normal teacher. Now the class B, when the teacher came in the class and he like teaches the same stuff that he taught in the class A, okay, like he teaches the same stuff in the both classes. Now when the Russell Brunson came again in the both classes and asked them like how was your experience about that teacher? Now, what do you think? What could be the like the answer of the what could be the opinion of the both classes? Like it is very obvious because the first class told the result like the experience was amazing. This teacher is teaches very well and all the things. And the second class, that is class B, teaches like this teacher do not have technique of teaching. Like we can't understand whatever he is teaching. So why this happened? Because the mindset of the class A is that like he is very qualified and he teaches very well. So now whatever he teaches, the class A have the value of that thing, and he is now know the class A now know that he is very qualified and is like this is a pre framing of the mindset. Okay, the Russell Brunson have made their mindset in such a way that the person which is going to come is very qualified. Okay, so this is a positive preframing, and the negative preframing that Russell Brunson have did with the class B made the decision opposite. Okay. Now this same thing happens in the sales. Now when a person preframe you like suppose when a person pre-frame about your product or about you uh, to the other person, like the suppose, like let's take an example of mine. Suppose like when a other person says to Alex that Prince Joshi is like very bad guy and he just want to like get your money and he is very fraud, then the Alex thought that he would not buy my product because he know that he have just uh, he just want to take my money, okay, and he do not want to give me the value. Now why would the Alex buy my product? Okay, so this is a negative, but either telling the negative mindset. Okay, if a person told Alex that Prince Joshi is a very great marketer, okay, and he just give them overvalue of whatever you are giving the money to him, he just give you the massive value that really works in the market. Like you preframe the mindset of Alex in such a way that he is now more likable to buy from me, okay, and whatever I will give to him, he'll just consume that in a positive way. So this is all about today's video. Like this is the pre-framing, the positive pre-framing and the negative pre-framing. Now, in the next video, we are going to discuss about the 7 steps, like how you can pre-frame the mindset of your customer so that they are more likable to give you the money. Okay, they are more likable to like to buy your products or to be with you. Okay, so this is the pre-framing. Now like let me tell you the another thing, that is like there are three type of traffic. The hot traffic. Traffic means a group of people, okay. Now hot traffic means there's a group of people that is hot. Hot means they know you, they have trust on you, they have trust on your product, they know you very well, they have built a relationship with you. Now like the hot traffic is more like able to give you the money, okay. Now the second one is the warm traffic. The warm traffic is like warm traffic do not build that much trust and that much like relationship with you, but yes, he knows about you and like he do not know that much about you, so he is the warm traffic. And the cold traffic do not know anything about you, he do not know what is like even your name, he do not know what are your products all about. Now these three types of traffic. Now each traffic needs a different type of pre-framing, okay, and we are going to discuss that thing in the next video, like how you can hijack the mind of your customer so that they are more likable to give you the money. So thank you for watching the video. If this video is very like helpful for you, then like the video, subscribe the channel, and we will meet you in the next video. And yes, don't forget to watch the next video because that video is like the continuing part of this video, because that is also very important if you watch this video. So just make sure that you watch that video also. So thank you for watching.